All right, and we are go. How do I? It is 1:48. I am tired. I am sleepy. But I never thought that I would come back to even make this video again. There's this YouTuber that I like to watch, and I think because it is a her. Her name is, it's either he or she, but whoever they are, their name is like, I think, Benji Bean, and they make Left 4 Dead SFM series episodes, and I am a huge personal fan. Like, me personally, I am a personal close fan with it. Now if you're wondering why I'm wearing this when I'm supposed to be asleep, it's freaking cold in here. Of course I'm gonna wear this, but off topic. I feel like people don't understand truly the ultimate circumstances of what being a YouTuber is nowadays. See, back then when you were a YouTuber and you had a high following, I'm gonna put it like this. In 2012 to 2017. Now, mostly it's 2012 to 2016, which makes sense. But in this case, it's 2012 to 2017. 2012 was the beginning of the golden era for YouTube, and I'm not gonna lie, I was alive at this time. Literally, I was. I've said that multiple times in my videos. My entire life, I have been just watching YouTube videos, and I've been watching these creators they made these videos not for the money. They just kept making it because it was fun. Like, it was literally fun. They actually took the time to play the games. They took the time to listen to what the people wanted. They did all of those things. They did everything that was right to make people laugh, smile, make them cry of tears of joy, laugh from tears of joy. There's just a lot of things that they made them do. And it's very sad. People don't seem to understand the basis of being a YouTuber in the first place. They only see the beneficial outcomes. They're only seeing like the late progress of, like, the channel, where like they have millions of subscribers, they're getting like millions of views. Markiplier's averaging like 1 million views every day. Corey's like averaging millions of views every time he uploads. Jacksepticeye's doing the same thing. People are averaging like thousands or millions of views. But that's like thousands and millions of people that watch their content, literally watch their content on a daily basis. Now, it's the part that not many people in the world seem to understand. It's the fact that people don't understand the stress when it comes to being a YouTuber. It's stressful being a YouTuber because you have to worry about, let's say you get to a point in your life where YouTube's making you a load of money, you have like, let's say you have about 1 million subscribers. You finally reach 1 million subscribers, about like however many years it took. And now you sit there. Now your next goal, of course, would be to get to, 10 million, because that's the diamond play button. You already got your golden play button. Now it's time for the diamond play button, which is 10 million. But then you reach that goal. Now, let's say you manage to somehow make it to 50 million and get, the ruby play button. But here's the major problem. You have 50 million people that watch your content, that love your content. They want to watch it even more. But it's such in high demand that one episode just isn't enough. You would resort to just overworking yourself, and after recording literally just one exhausting video and editing that exhausting video for hours on end, you would immediately start recording another video. You get your professional face on, you know. You would of course like change your clothes, eat, do your basic stuff, change your clothes, and get in the same professional speech, getting your professional tone, getting your professional looks, outfit, everything needed for the next video that literally came out in the next few hours. So not only is this person just overstressed, that's not only overstressed, they're also overwhelmed, overburdened, and having severe mental health issues. This is the same case for Benji Bean, where she would occasionally ultimately just breaking down crying. She would just break down crying, and in general, so, I'm not gonna lie, it took me so long just to even record this. Right when I got done playing Apex Legends, at least returning back to Apex, as I haven't played that in like so long. Right after I returned to after I got off with my friend playing Apex, my friend Flacco, after playing Apex, I went on YouTube and I had some background music playing, and I was just, striving. I was just vibing. I was trying to talk on YouTube about this topic in general, but I was gonna have like a little background into it, like a lo-fi background into it. But I just couldn't bring myself to do it. Now, the reason why is not only because of the nostalgia, is because I can remember all the good times I've had on YouTube when I was young, when FNAF and all that stuff was out, but it was also because there were a lot of things that I could never grasp on again, but more importantly, I was like capable of feeling the stresses and the pain of YouTubers who quit YouTube because they couldn't like deal with the amount of overwhelming pressure. Now, to all those around, those who have a certain subscription to a certain person, I'd like to say, don't overpressure most of your YouTubers. Don't overpressure most of your favorite YouTubers. I say this because if you overpressure and overstress those YouTubers in general, then they will not be able to effectively communicate properly. They will not be able to, essentially, if you're bombarding them with things and suggestions, comments, like, take it slow. Like, first, give them a load of appreciation. Have some comments here and there, giving them tips and tricks on the game that they're playing. But more importantly, have some comments of them wanting more. Boom, bada bam. Now, I know this might seem just like won't even decrease stress, but separating the certain amount of comments I put on the channel actually helps out. They will go effectively from reading nice comments of them saying how people like their content, to learning tips and tricks of the game, to learning how people want more of it, and to people just, well, doing what they like to do. And if you're wondering how many attempts this is actually attempt number 15. Attempt 15 of me recording this. Yeah, I really had a hard time trying to type this down. So, we're gonna go back to my other channel, the Mythic Golden Eyes channel. That channel was, of course, one of my most prominent channels. It was one of my most successful channels, and it was the first channel to have one video, or a short, it's technically a video, I had one video, which was a old Warzone clip. Now, this Warzone clip, I had nothing to post on that day. I was tired. I was sleepy. It was soon, summer break was like on its way, and I was just like, I'm just ready to get up out of here. I'm just ready to get up out of, I'm just ready to leave school, do some things with my family, chill out with the fam. Ow. And just move on. I chipped my tooth. And just move on. But before I even went to school that day, I wanted to immediately post a video. I wanted a video to be posted, as I scheduled a video to be posted out that day. Now, I used to have a schedule where I would upload a video every single day. Like every day, I would come up with a video, have the thing in the planning list, and just upload it because I had nothing else to do. But now, I just released it. I was like, you know what? Let me record an old Warzone clip I had. Let me just send in an old Warzone clip and just leave it a day like that. Because at that moment, it was early in the morning. I had just woken up and I couldn't just come up with a video out of the bat because I had to go to school. So I had to get a pre-planned video just out in the open. That's why at night, I recorded a video, and in the morning, on the next day, I posted it. And that video managed to get 1,000 views. The first few hours of the morning at 8 o'clock, when I was sitting at the bleachers waiting for my class to get called, it was at 600 views, 657. I was amazed that people were watching my content. Then it reached to 1,000. And I was like, wow, people really love my content. I should keep doing this. Only then to realize that I checked my total view count when I couldn't keep up the channel no more. Therefore, I had to create this one. I looked at it and 2,000 views. This meant I had 2,000 people watch my content. I was able to deal with hundreds of people, but 2,000. Now, at that time, I was like 12 or something, I think. I really don't remember. I'm getting too old, but I remember just looking at that and like on the first day I saw that, I was like, wow. Like on summer break, I was like, wow, I managed to reach 2,000 views, and I wasn't even able to get on the account. I mean, I can always restart, but like still. And then, like, I made it. I on the next day, I just felt like I didn't want to post a video. I was like, it's probably because I'm super tired. I'm probably exhausted or something from doing stuff. And after the next like 3 weeks, and I was on my new account, new channel, doing all this stuff, I sooner or later I felt this overwhelming ability of stress, like, out of nowhere. And I'm used to being pressured, especially when I'm in school. But in this case, it felt like a whole new level of stress. At one point, as I was like scrolling, I was just like sitting on my bed, just looking at my TV as it was like playing. I had like 40,000 things on my mind racing at the same time. Like, how are you gonna keep the channel up? What content are you gonna post? What content are we gonna post today? Oh, why do we post this today? No, don't post that. Post this today. I was telling myself 20,000 different things at the same time. I'm used to telling myself to do multiple things at once and barely even able to do one. I can deal with that. But in this case, it was way more thoughts than I could potentially handle myself. And so at one point, me thinking so hard and me thinking irrationally drained me significantly. To the point where, of course, I'm in an enrichment program. I'm in a program, so I really can't really be uploading a lot, but the situation is as it says. I am extremely sleep deprived. Yes, I'm literally sleep deprived right now. You can't tell. You can't tell that I'm sleep deprived, but I actually am sleep deprived. I as I was going to school, I was extremely tired. Like last week, I was just tired, tired, and tired. Every day when I came to that building, I would be so tired to the point like my eyes would simultaneously shut without me even noticing. One moment I'm staring, one moment I'm on my computer doing work. Next thing you know, my eyes are shut and my head is down and I'm sleeping. It was like to the point where like it was so bad to the point where I could barely walk home. It doesn't help that the summer heat is like unbearable. I come home after walking a long way to my house from the place. The bus would pick me up, drop me off at a certain location. I walk home. It'd be hot. I come in, close the door, lock it, put my stuff down, eat. Potentially, I would drink some water, something to cool myself off, and immediately plop myself down into the bed with the TV playing. At one point, I even completely missed lunch. I missed lunch. I missed dinner time in my house. And I had to wake up late into the night to make myself something to eat. I made myself something to eat late into the night, and when I went to sleep, I just kept waking up. I just couldn't sleep. I would sleep for at least like 30 minutes only to wake up again. And it just hurts. Like, I mean, it doesn't hurt, but like, it is annoying and it really hinders my routine. I've had so many Twitch streams planned. Like, I was planning to do a Twitch grind where I would just stream consistently on a consistent basis. But I couldn't stick to it because I was always so sleepy. And the times that I did manage to get videos, and the videos that I even did record when I came back, I ended up having to just delete those because halfway through all those recordings, I'd always fall asleep. Mid-recording. And I'd have to just end up deleting those videos and just going back to sleep again. So I've been having not only sleeping problems, but I've also been having some... It's some sort of... It's not like the ones to where you start mentally breaking down, but like it's a mental problem for my brain. Like it's for my brain. Like I can't sleep. So I ended up just sleeping more often. And it's not really healthy for me to just sleep more often. I mean, there are times where I will sleep more often, but the only reason I would sleep longer is because I got the opportunity to. I actually have the time to sleep more. But in certain cases, I don't have that time to sleep. I need to wake up and do stuff. What else was I gonna say? Hoping I don't fall asleep mid-recording like I did multiple times before, but one thing's for sure. Now, if you know my channel a little bit well, and you know my Mythic Golden Eyes channel, or my Lost Shadow Plays channel, you would know that I'm working on a comic. You would know that I'd sort of made some sort of update on comics, and I even went as far as to making texting stories. Which really wasn't that beneficial. I just made texting stories because I actually had the time to make texting stories. It was actually a good way to, do videos. And I even got 48 views out of one of them one time, and this was during like the time where Little Nightmares 2 came out, and I was kind of hyped for that game because I love that game. But I just sort of stopped. After one point, after an incident where my phone cracked and broke due to an accident I had, yeah, I just couldn't make any more texting story videos. Now, I did say at one point in one of my videos that I won't be able to make texting story videos. But there is a moment where I am still attempting, well, somewhat, because I have too many things on my mind at the moment. I'm still attempting to look for a way to record and send out texting stories as like a viable content, because I love making stories. I like animations and stuff. Now, for me, being an animator is like a big time thing. Doing animations and making people happy and stuff from my own creation makes me feel, like it makes me feel that I am doing something right. It tells me, hey, people like you for doing this. You're being recognized to the world. But like I was saying before with Benji Bean, in this case, I have had an extremely hard time attempting to do this. So I am going to attempt to find a way to turn on a way to record and release stories into onto YouTube on the platform. I am still working on my skills as like a writer, to write stories more properly, more fluently, and effective. But in this case, I really can't because, well, first off, my skills really aren't that good. And two, I just normally don't have the time and energy. Now then, what is the main bias of this video? What is the main purpose of this video? Why did you go ahead and make this video explaining what happened to one YouTuber, which is actually ranked number 24? That reminds me. I gotta make that video for my favorite YouTubers. Oh my god. Oh, I'm gonna pass out at one point doing this. I'm gonna pass out, but it'll be worth it when I release it anyways. But essentially, I'm trying to prove that YouTubers are normal people as well. I know most people, of course, know that, obviously. It's very simple. But what I'm trying to say is that they have mental health as well. And I will say this. There was a moment in my life where I actually cried. Like, I legit started crying at one point. And, I don't know, I can't really remember the day when I cried, but I know it was in 2022. I started, like, at one point, I felt so much stress to the point I just broke down crying. I was home alone, and I had no one beside me to console me at that moment. I was just crying for hours and hours on end. I was just sitting in my room, no lights, just complete darkness, crying to myself and nothing else. I just sat there crying to myself, and I couldn't do anything else. I didn't tell my mom this, nor did I didn't tell my mom this, nor did I tell my dad about this, but I am going to tell someone, and that's going to be my grandma. I trust my grandma a lot, and I feel like she would understand the stresses that I'm technically going through. I understand, she'll understand me like I understand her. And yeah, that's my main bias and my main goal. So, the main purpose of this video is just to spread awareness of YouTubers that are having a hard time, that are going through emotional, physical, mental, and emotional damages to themselves in order to provide for us. And the thing is, YouTube itself, like the corporation itself, doesn't make it any easier for us. Like the channel that we're on right now, this channel has like little to no curse words at all. Now this makes sense, you know, little to no curse words. So it at least it would attract. Technically, this is a business thing where you get more. The kid audience will grow because you don't cuss, and parents would actually let you watch the content. But in some cases, I've like gotten to the point where I would slip curse words. So to prevent that, I would restart the entire video. Like, I'm restarting the entire video, restarting save files on the game, just preparing for those moments. And it is not fun trying to recreate the moment that you literally went through one time. So, oh my god, the air in this room, it's so dry. That's not good. The air in here is not dry. It's so dry. Hold up. We're gonna need some oxygen real quick. We're gonna need some real oxygen here. Because feels like it's hard to breathe in here, and I don't know. Could be just me. But all right. But like I said, this is just YouTube business. This is how us YouTubers live. And you guys might be thinking, oh, you're just talking out of your butt. You're just talking out of your butt. You're just saying this just for more views, more clout. You want people to pity you. No, I don't. I've said this time and time and again, and I don't really care if you like and subscribe. All I care about is the view counter, where it shows how many people that actually stuck around to watch at least 1 second of the video. 1 second. Just one. That's all I care about, really. This video might not get any views, period, for obvious reasons, but what I will say is this. I'm gonna be taking I don't think I should take a hiatus because I'm still gonna be active on the channel. I'm just not gonna be posting as often as I usually do. I mean, I already wasn't doing that. It's just the fact that I don't know when to find the right time to upload, and I seemingly just can never find the time to upload. Period. Wait. I've been suffering from a lot of problems lately. Mostly breathing. I've been having times where my throat feels clogged and my everything just feels wrong with my respiratory system. And it's gotten to the point where I just don't know what to do. So, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna find a way to try to post stories. If I can't post stories, I'll tell you guys stories. I'll just tell you guys them, and you guys will just have to enjoy them as I go. We're at 15 subscribers. We already reached our goal of reaching 20 subscribers on the Mythic Golden Eyes channel. Now, there's one thing that I strictly want to do for us all. I want us to reach 25 subscribers. Now, this might seem weird, as I literally just said, I don't care about subscribers. But in this case scenario, I need a reason. Now, in general, that's true. I don't care about how many subscribers I have. I don't care if you subscribe or not. And I only care about the views. But the subscribers count is more of a milestone achiever. The views is how many people watch you in total. But in this case scenario, the subscriber counter is simply just a milestone reacher. It's a way to tell myself, continue making videos. It's just a way to tell myself to continue making videos. That's really all the subscriber count is used for, in my opinion. It's just to tell yourself, hey, you need to increase the amount of subscribers that you want to get in order to continue YouTube. Like, to continue YouTube at all, because if you don't have a subscriber goal, what are you doing? Like, I'm just doing this for nothing. It's all for nothing. I'm just wasting my life. But in this case scenario, I'm gonna do my best. This video is 32 minutes. It's about to be 33 actually, if I'm not mistaken. But I made this video specifically to get this message out that all of us YouTubers are having a hard time posting content. With the fact that stresses of life is going on, real life problems, mental health problems, medical problems, family issues, and financial issues, and also more importantly, in my opinion, really is the problems with YouTube itself. I just wanted to get this video out to people that want to know. This video might seem confusing, but you pay attention clearly and you listen to my ideology and what I'm trying to say, you would understand. Leave a comment down below of leave a comment down below if you ever had any bad experiences in life, because you're not alone in this. No one is, really. So, I'll say this as all the time. I don't care if you subscribe or like or even click the bell. Just watch it. You could even watch it for 1 second and I'll be fine with that. I'll see you guys in the next one. If I ever post the next one. Because I am tired. Very tired. See you in the next one.